So it's called the Meltdown, and it's one of the new limited time only flavors here at Wingstop, and I'm actually going to be rocking it on some of their regular chicken tenders, a little bit of a break from their chicken sandwiches, which I absolutely love, by the way. So stay tuned because this one's coming up next. I'm Ian K, and you're about to peep this out. Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Well, it looks like I'm in for some buttery Parmesan action with this one, guys. The pungentness is absolutely strong on this. And again, the presentation looks nice and crispy. So basically what you're looking at here is part of their lunch combo that I decided to get for about $6.50. And as you can see, a lovely situation with the fries, of course. Starting off with those fries, they absolutely look seasoned up, guys. And of course, they're natural cut, so you can see the skin on them and everything. Fried up to a crispy golden brown, just like the chicken tenders, and they're seasoned up very nicely. A very nice portion indeed. But the main star of the show are these guys. They're classic chicken tenders, and in this case, it's going to be some nice white meat breaded and fried up to a crispy golden brown, and they're going to be doused in what they're calling the Meltdown. And what that is described as savory garlic blended with bold Cajun seasoning and buttery Parmesan. And there is no shortage of the Parmesan action, guys. That's really where the pungentness is coming from with this, and it looks really nice. Lots of goodness to be had with this one for sure. And of course, being that this is Wingstop, we've got a nice side of their house-made ranch, a lovely situation to dip into, and that should definitely add a little bit of coolness, tartness, and creaminess to the overall equation with this one. And to wash it all down, I've got the included drink here. In this case, it's an Arnold Palmer, half iced tea, half lemonade. Definitely a nice situation there. But guys, overall for $6.50, this is a pretty nice looking meal with that Meltdown taking center stage. I can't wait to give this one a go. But I gotta be honest, the Meltdown is a very curious name with this one, considering it's just a blend of garlic, Cajun, and their buttery Parmesan action right here. So is it because it's melted butter? I have no idea, but considering there are two other flavors to go in on, which I may have to swing on back to give a go with maybe their chicken sandwich the next time around. As you can see on screen, they're calling these flavors Crunch Time and Pure Mayhem. So definitely very colorful names, guys. So we'll have to probably come back and give these a shot at a later time, but as you can see, a lovely situation with the Parmesan action. Let's go for a little spearing of one of these tenders. And these are very nice, guys. Take a look. Parmesan action mixed up with some garlic and some Cajun seasoning. That's a nice little triple threat of blended goodness right here. So let's not waste any more time on this one, guys. Let's give this a go. This is what they're calling the Meltdown on some of the classic chicken tenders here at Wingstop. Let's peep this out. Oh, heavy garlic right away. Oh, I like that. Parmesan goodness, no real heat yet. There we go, it's a little bit of a sizzle, but I'm thinking maybe some of the heat is gonna be coming from the garlic maybe. It's not really kind of pronounced in that regard, but naturally the Cajun seasoning is very light on this, but it's more of a Parmesan showcase, guys, and I'm actually digging that because it is absolutely very buttery in that department. And then that garlic aftertaste that I'm getting is pretty nice. Let's keep going in. That white meat chicken is good too. Wow. Yeah, these are nice and fresh, guys. That white meat is a lovely situation. It's a nice chunk right there, lightly breaded, and a very lovely situation with the amount of that Parmesan. The buttery goodness on this is very nice, and that Cajun is very light, but that garlic is really strong with it too. So I am absolutely digging that. Let's go for another quick bite, and we'll get into some fries real fast because you gotta do that, right? Wow, that is very tasty. And because I've got it, and I definitely want to get into it, a little Arnold Palmer action, anybody? Very nice. Okay, we'll come on back to that in just a second. Let me give you a shot of the fries. Why not? A lovely situation with this, guys. As you can see, nicely seasoned, a natural cut. Kind of like Wendy's with the skin on them, but they have a very nice amount of seasoning. And as you can see, that portion is a lovely situation. And of course, you've got some of that ranch action right in there as well too. Their house-made stuff. Very, very nice for dipping. This stuff is very addictive, so of course, we're gonna go for a little bit on the fries real fast. A lovely situation. Always so good. Seasoning is just a little bit on the sweet side with the fries over here at Wingstop, but I'm digging that natural cut, as you can see with the skin, and they're fried beautifully. This is very nice. A little on the soggy side, but I am digging the quality. So let's go for one more fry and then we'll get right back into that chicken. That Meltdown, like I said, is a very interesting name. I'm kind of curious about the other ones now, and I'm probably going to be swinging on back because the more I'm thinking about it, the more I want to try the chicken sandwich with those flavors. But just to take a break from, regular sandwiches because I have so many of them lately, my regular chicken tenders I was kind of in the mood for, figured why not. Loveliness. All right, let's get back to that chicken with that ranch action. Wow. I am digging this right now. Lots of Parmesan on this, guys, lots of Parmesan. And that garlic is very strong on it too, which I like. Little bit of sizzle on that Cajun stuff there. I really wouldn't classify this as like the hottest, but I guess in terms of the rating, they were thinking with a name like Meltdown, I guess we have to make it super hot, right? But it's not super hot, so let's keep going in on this. Parmesan, butter, and garlic for me. That was really good with this. I don't usually get the Parmesan flavors over here at Wingstop as a normal thing, but I like it, it's good. So let's go for one more dip, one more bite. We'll wrap this review with the rating coming up next, but this is a very tasty flavor, especially when the chicken is as fresh as this is right now. A lovely situation, and of course with their ranch, you can't fade that. So one more bite, we'll wrap this one up. Hang on. Crunchy too. It's really good. So yeah, no shortage of the Parmesan action with this, and it is absolutely buttery along with that garlic, which is really coming up very nicely with all the overall flavor with this. And naturally with the chicken itself being very fresh out of the fryer, I'd probably say it's about 80% meat, 20% coating, and that's a nice combination because it gives it just the amount of crunch that you would want along with the juiciness of the chicken because they're fairly thick. So a nice combo with this one, but that Cajun seasoning is a little light in terms of the heat. I don't know if Meltdown is the right name for this, but it's still pretty tasty. So with that said, I'm gonna have to give the quote-unquote Meltdown limited time only flavor here at Wingstop a pretty solid 8.7 out of 10. Guys, this one is easily up there in the flavor department because of the pungentness of that buttery Parmesan. Along with the garlic, that is a beautiful combination. It's just a little lacking in the Cajun seasoning. There's a little bit of a sizzle, nothing really to write home about. But again, this one I think is mislabeled with the name. You're expecting it to be really hot, and it really wasn't. But still, very delicious on top of these chicken tenders. Easily worth your time to check it out. Alright, so do me a quick favor like always, drop those comments down below, let me know what you thought of the look of this quote-unquote Meltdown flavor on top of these chicken tenders here at Wingstop. Are you going to be giving this one a shot? And if you do give it a go, are you going to be getting it on their chicken sandwich or the tenders? Or hey, maybe both? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high-quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Hey, thanks for checking out this review, guys. But just in case you didn't see the one I did before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's gonna recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.